Hello, and welcome to Lighting Control Pros. I'm your host, Bill Trammell, and today I thought I'd go over a question that I was curious about, and that is, how much more efficient is it to conserve 1 watt of energy with dimming as opposed to create 1 watt of energy with power generation? Intuitively, it makes sense that it would be more efficient to conserve 1 watt of energy than to create it. Intuitively, it seems like that would make sense. Fortunately, we don't have to rely on intuition. Dr. Ian Rowbottom did a study. He is an energy expert and also the inventor of the direct current dimmer. He performed basically an economic analysis of how much more efficient it is to dim lighting, conserving 1 watt of energy as opposed to creating 1 watt of energy with power generation across 4 different types of power generation. And it's pretty interesting. Turns out, I won't go into the numerical details of how he got to the point, but the point of his study is it's between 4 and 22 times more efficient to conserve 1 watt of energy with dimming than to generate that watt of energy with power generation. It's 4 times more efficient than coal power, 7 times more efficient than a wind turbine, 12 times more efficient than nuclear power, and 22 times more efficient than solar power. 22 times more efficient. Now, granted, solar power is typically fairly inefficient, between 15 and 20% efficiency if you're lucky. But the fact that it's 4 times more efficient than coal power, that's pretty powerful. And you know, when you sit down with your client and you're going over the benefits of lighting control for their house, it's kind of a neat thing to bring up, you know, and you sound smart, you know, hey, did you know that it's 20 times more efficient to conserve energy with dimming than to generate the energy with power plants? And go into it, and you know, I think the client will begin to get a sense and start to understand how all that adds up over the life of their house. Because the lighting ecosystem, the lighting control system to them is an investment for the long term. Probably one of the more investment-minded control systems in the home. And so yeah, you know, just kind of a neat little thing. I thought it was interesting because it was a question that I was curious about for a while, because it seemed like that should make sense, but there wasn't really any data to back it up. And fortunately, Dr. Ian Rowbottom came through.